Dread's the name. Friday the 13th the game. Hi guys, I'm Dread and welcome to Friday the 13th. Now I just want to mention that this isn't how you probably normally see the game. You probably see it in a third person perspective. Well, that's because it's a third person game. However, there's a thing on the offline mode called Virtual Cabin, which nobody shows off ever in any videos from what I know. So, yeah. You can read about their reasoning with these people and why they have them. A part of the Kickstarter campaign, certain high-tier backers could get their likeness included in the game. One such generous backer was Eric J.R. La Chapa. La Chapa's best two stats are repair and stealth. Okay? But basically, this is here just so you can learn things about the characters and stuff. Bugsy Wilson and Chad Kensington. Kensington. Since the inception of the project, the developers knew that the Friday the 13th experience had to be multiplayer to capture the magic of the movies. The multiplayer experience is what got us the license, said co-creator Ronnie Hobbs. Sean and S. Cunningham saw our game, so it was multiplayer and could essentially play out like a film. They have been wanting to make a Friday the 13th game for a long time too, but all they were ever pitched was single player games. Okay. That's why they're here. Cool. I guess. Uh-huh. A Long Night Camp Blood Part 2. The screenplay for original Friday the 13th was initially titled A Long Night at Camp Blood. Director Sean S. Cunningham, however, had always wanted the name of the movie to be Friday the 13th. Even before I finished the script, Cunningham took an advertisement out in the trade publication to stake this claim to the popular idiom. The new title was successful, although you can still see references to Camp Blood sprinkled throughout the series. It is cool. I was talking about the cruise one. The original draft of Rob Hedden's script had some ambitious plans, including a boxing match with Madison Square Garden, crane shots in Times Square, and chasing across the Brooklyn Bridge. The budget, however, quickly became an issue. Ultimately, much of the movie was filmed on a ship named the SS Princess Patricia in Vancouver, leaving many in the cast and crew to dub the movie Jason Takes Vancouver. Ah. What was this? Mask display. A collection of masks that Jason wore from the Friday 13th series. Or are they all? Because technically this one wasn't even a real Jason. What is this? One of the most embellic moments of the movie was the scene of Jason in Times Square. Kane Hodder, who played Jason, stayed in character the whole time. There was hundreds of people on both sides of the street watching the film. With one quick look from Jason, the crowd would scream, cheer, and go wild. This one wasn't even a real Jason, though. Corey Feldman was slated to reprise his role of Tommy Jarvis in this film. Unfortunately, being cast in two Spielberg movies led to scheduling conflicts. A compromise was reached out in which the child actor would appear, but only in the opening sequence. Director Danny Steinman arranged for the crew to set up a fieldman's backyard. They put extra bushes, had a rain machine, and wrapped the shoot in 2 hours. Okay. Tommy's fascination with masks served multiple purposes in his film. They served as a homage and to sentimental special effects artist Tom Savini, as well as adding a darker layer to Tommy's character, providing an omen of things to come. Screenwriter Barney Cohen, Cohan, also made a philosophical point about horror, that it is contagious. A horror that Jason dispenses can be passed on to anyone. This film featured a recast Jason. The filmmakers discovered of a 6'3", 250-pound Right Club owner named C.J. Graham. Graham was part of a hypnotist stage show whereby a magician would put audience members in a trance and ask them to imagine they were encountering Jason Voorhees. Graham would gesture Jason and scare them in the middle of the hypnosis. The production team was impressed and cast Graham as Jason for the movie. The 2013 remake or 2009? Not sorry, not that. Rough road ahead. Okay. Oh my. Iconic Stinger in Part 1, where boy Jason springs from the lake helped spawn a franchise. According to special effects legend Tom Savini, the origin of the scene started as a conversation he had with director Sean Cunningham. Savini had seen Carrie and had been impressed with the stinger at the end. He suggested that once the killer had died and the audience was relaxed, boy Jason would jump out of the lake and attack Alice. Cunningham agreed, and a legend was born. A legend, you say? Hold on. This scene was a pretty good one. That, I don't know if that's loud on YouTube or not. I don't know about that one, but let's see. Like other movies in the series, Part 2 had a difficult time receiving an R rating from the Motion Picture Association of America. An X rating was only avoided once 48 seconds had been trimmed. One scene that raised the ire of censors particularly was a murder scene on Jeff Sandra impaled by a spear while having sex in a bed. Cool. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. Throughout the series, Harry Manfrini's iconic has been used to underscore Jason's presence. In Part 5, the sonic moniker is subverted. Tommy Jarvis, driven mad by hallucinations of Jason, rises from his hospital bed as the VO whispers, ta, 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 as he opens the drawer to see the hockey mask waiting for him. Key is for kill, and Ta is for Tommy. Ah. Okay, that makes sense. Traps. No, Friday the 13th, Hate, Kill, Repeat sets the stage for the FBI sting that occurs in the beginning of Part 9? In the epilogue of the novel, the FBI have discovered that Jason does in fact exist and goes about setting a trap to send him straight to hell. Yes, they did. All the weapons he's used. Throughout his career, Tommy Savini has been called many things, perhaps most accordingly, the Sultan of Splatter. Dev Ronnie Hobbs gave the rationale for all the I can't read. Alderlation. This way, people always say there is a million ways you can slice a throat, but only one right way, and that is Savini's way. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, I can look at other weapons? Oh, just on this table. Tom Savini, whose guidance helped shape the kills in the 2 Friday movies as well as Friday the 13th. The game always anchored his special effects in the real world. I can't be preposterous. Preposterous. Yeah, I can read. Says Savini in an interview, because you won't believe it. And while the realness of practical effects come at a cost to time, resources, and ingenuity, for Savini, it's always worth it. Did I scare you? That's what I do. Kane Hodder did the motion capture for Jason Kills. He's known for his intensity and dedication to craft. Nice emote. What? That's a cool emote, I guess. I can't see it. I don't got my glasses on. Dedication for his craft. For showing the weapon kills, the mocap team created a dummy for the Hodder to physically hit with rubber bats. According to developer Ronnie Hobbs, a problem quickly arose. That dummy didn't last a week. Every morning, the prop people would be duct taping it back together because Kane would just beat the shit out of it. Pain hard. In the climatic fight of part 6, Jason pulls Tommy down to the bottom of Crystal Lake underwater, where there's a metal sign for Camp Crystal Lake with the word blood spray painted over Crystal Lake. This is a homage to the title of the original Friday the 13th screenplay, A Long Night at Camp Blood. During the sequence where Jason chases Rennie and Sean in the subway car, 2 spray-painted slogans are clearly visible. Jason lives and Quayton lives. The first is the tagline of the 6th installment, and the second is a shout-out to the band that directed Rob Hedden. What? That director Rob Hedden was in as a youth. I can't read. Spear. Many kills in this game take their inspiration and origin from the movies. The kill where Jason spears a counter in the face, for example, is a reference to the VW bug scene with Nancy McLaughlin as part. Okay. Among the most interesting deaths in part 5, the road flare death, and the scene 2 greasers, Vinny and Pete, are stranded along the road in the woods, a common enough occurrence in the world of Friday the 13th. Jason ambushes the two and shoves a road flare in Vinny's mouth. For the special effects shot, they made a latex version of Vinny's head and jammed a road flare in the mouth, making a horrific red glow. Ugh. Nothing to say about these paint cans. Oh, every single paint can. Yes, aerosol. Alice, the heroine of the first movie, was played by Adrienne King. Her appearance in part 2 is a cut short when Jason shoves an ice pick through her temple. Is cut short. Oh, the collapsible ice pick prop was not checked properly, and on take 1 did not retract. Thankfully, King wasn't injured and didn't need any med spray. Ah! After menacing the crew of the Grendel Jason, or I can't say that. I can't. Jason is shot to death by the android KM-14 with half a body and half a head. Jason falls into a narrow med bay. It super heals the killer with future technology. Jason is reborn as Uber Jason. Same bloodthirst, but deadlier. Nearly indestructible and with limited movement for action. Kane Hodder, the full body suit, looked sharp, but had a limited range of motion on account of all the metallic pieces. That's a long cleaver. Oh, Pig Splitter. Like the movie that preceded it. Oh, the Friday 13th the game has its own problems with censors. Germany's ratings board, the USK, found the game so violent that they rejected the game at launch. Oh, man. Ifonic and Gun Media found the player feedback from the beta would build to be invaluable towards balancing the game. According to the dev Ronnie Hobbs, one item that required adjustment was the firecrackers. If you played the beta, you'd know that firecrackers used to be the least useful item in the game. They were designed to be a deterrent to fool Jason. You could throw something down, and if he was using sense, he would see sound pings, and you could run the other way. Firecrackers can stun him now. I mean, yeah. Pocket knife. The MPAA rating board, Motion Picture Association of America, and the Friday the 13th franchise had long had a cat and mouse relationship. Director John Carl Blecher has publicly vented his frustration with the amount of footage that had to be cut to attain the R rating. For the dude, the gore had a purpose, comparing the removal of it to be like telling a joke without punchline. Nothing to say about the shotgun, huh? Alright then. I definitely missed something here. Target archery. Archery target. I said it backwards. Alright. The original movie, the role of Brenda was played by Laurie Bartman. Bartham. The audience is introduced to her character as she is moving a large archery target to the range. As she places the target on an easel. God, am I reading today? It's a foreshadowing arrow shot by the prankster Ned whizzes by her. Late in the movie, Brenda is thrown through a window. As it happens, it was not Laurie Bartham who did the stunt, but Tom Savini who played the flying teen. Huh? Besides Bill and Pelma in the original Friday, there's been several characters that Jason has affixed to walls or doors or even rafters. The biker gang was impaled in the neck with a pitchfork and left to hang from the second story of the barn. The pitchfork is real, but made so that the two prongs in the middle were collapsible. Ah. Your sleeping bag will be your body bag. Oh. Slasher Volume 1, Summer Camp. Even before they had the license to developers at Gun Media intended to write a love letter to the Friday series and knew they needed the legends to do it. Speaking of their early days, co-creators Ronnie Hobbs didn't mince words. Our goal all along for the Slasher Volume 1 Summer Camp was to get to Tom Savini, Kane Hodder, and Harry Manfredini. We all knew we needed those guys aboard. We couldn't do it without ourselves. God, man. Okay. Tommy Jarvis deaths. The role of Tommy Jarvis is one of the few reoccurring protagonists in the series, showing up in 3 movies, played by 3 different actors. Young Tommy's interest in the mask serves as a homage to Tom Savini. And then we saw all this. Well, we didn't see the lamp though. The lamp got a story? No. Use other door coming soon. Yeah, right, coming soon. Keep out. This means you. Uh-huh. Let me in. Alright. Well. Jean Paul Satire No Exit. This was in the movie. I know this one. This was in the movie, man. In one scene in part 6, a group of campers are shown to be sleeping in the cabin. The camera pans over a little girl who has fallen asleep reading Jean Paul's satire novel No Exit. Novel is about 3 people spending eternity together in a small room and ends with the revelation hell is other people. Quite an odd book for a child to be reading. It is. Under Institute of Mental Health. Okay. John Shepard played the shell-shocked Tommy Jarvis in the 5th film, A New Beginning. Tommy, physiologically damaged by his run with Jason in the final chapter, is sent to a treatment facility called Pinehurst Halfway Home. Shepard took the role seriously, spending a few months volunteering at a mental hospital to prepare. Oh my god! Whoa! Anything with this? Oh. Oh, that say. That look like a bunch of books, though. Oh. Veteran Jason actor Kane Hodder plays 3 roles in Jason Goes to Hell. Not only does he play the titular character, Hodder also plays a security guard who mocks Jason and the gloved hand who grabs the hockey mask in the final shot of the movie. One differentiating element of Part 6 is that it's the only movie in the series that features children at the camp. The decision was was a purposeful choice as part of the director Tom McLaughlin to raise the stakes and set the audience at edge. At edge, you say? Sleep in your bed, man. Let's see, maybe there's more over here. Probably outside, right? Can we go outside? We'll find out if we can go outside. Hold on. No, we can't go outside. Turns out Fashionista can't go outside. I don't know. Enter password. No. Not that. Bruh. Yo ma. No, it didn't work. Yo ma. Your mo. Password incorrect. Well, screw you. Change date. Huh. Oh. What if I do... No, we'll just keep it at that. I was going to do another movie date. Data bank. I don't know anything. H2O Delirious. Name, H2O Delirious. Nickname, H2O. Years at camp, 1980 session. Message, welcome to the Delirious Army. Hey, yo. Oh, I need a password to get it? Oh man. Delirious. 13th video game. H2O. Delirious password. Alright. Alright, I'll be right here, man. Okay, update. Another password that is 123456. Okay. Just a thought to the threads of shared accounts of database passwords. It's not really needed for spoilers because passwords are just for fun and don't reveal anything related to the virtual cabin / main story as far as I know and what I've heard. Okay. We'll try that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I think I already have it unlocked. I have no way of knowing.
Stuff. Type in mother.
What? Huh? We can't do it here, right?
Hit enter. There you go. Download virtual cabin. Add it downstairs display room.
Oh. Don't worry, guys. We got a lot more people here. Don't worry. Alright? Don't worry. We'll, yeah, buddy. Shift. Mother, baby. Mother. Okay. Updated map. Added downstairs display room. Update map. Ported searchable furniture from main branch. Use interface. Added inventory functionality. Press X to access. Controls. Added crouch functionality. Press B to crouch. Bugfish. Restore telephone functionality. Oh, yes. So I can crouch. Oh. Look. And I can hit buttons. Oh. Fucking. Alright, downstairs we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this wasn't here before. Is that what they mean by that? Or am I just stupid? Oh! Clothing DLC pack introduced skimpy swimsuits and a new challenge for the art team. In our interview, art director, we hadn't built the system originally for the customization of swimsuits. We had overhaul on how the characters functionality fundamentally. To do a much larger scope of work involves a gore system. So now to have a bunch of new clothes that work with the way our characters our characters are essentially crash test dummies. They have to break apart at certain locations. It was a bit of a challenge. Yeah. Am I like Jason? I feel like I'm Jason, man. Yeah, I know this one, yep. And a teenager who is impaled while taking a late night lounge on a raft. Special effects shot required to be submerged in a near freezing lake for the entire shoot. This guy actually caused it happened there. Ironically, Ted White, the actor playing Jason, came to her rescue, convincing the director to let her out of the frigid waters. Dude.